Another word you may hear lately in the news about AI are agents. People are still deciding what is the actual definition of an agent, but generally they appear to be attempts at making applications that can make decisions and take actions independently without needing much supervision from people. So far, agents are large language models that are wrapped in additional code to make them so-called agents. And here are some properties of agents. One is reflection, which you may recall from this course. Instead of having a user ask the large language model if they're sure, or asking the LLM to review their own work, an agent already has this built in, so that it will ask itself, "Am I sure?" or "Let me review my work." Another feature of agents is tool use, which you might recall from this course, is the ability to take actions beyond just outputting text. And some examples would be calling a web search or opening up a calendar, and it could potentially be any other software application. Another aspect of agents is planning, or the ability to think through a multi-step process. For instance, an agent that plays the role of a travel agent might be able to think through the steps that it might take when it's helping a customer with their vacation plans. For instance, first get a customer's vacation preferences, then search for possible destinations that match those preferences, then search for airline flights, and then book those flights. The idea is that an agent would first plan out a multi-step process and then follow through on that multi-step process. And another aspect of agents is collaboration. You saw a little bit of this in the chatbot to chatbot collaboration part of the course, where you were an intermediary between one large language model, who was the writer, and another large language model, who is the editor. When you wrap each of these large language models with code to make them more autonomous, or to make them agents, so to speak, then the two can collaborate fairly autonomously, and you can sort of step back a little bit and maybe have a snack. And so you might hear this being referred to as multi-AI agents.